great.
What do you think? Are you hooked?
Yes, definitely.
All right, good, good.
Hello there. I'm Brad Loomis, professional natural bodybuilder and master powerlifter. I'm a contest prep coach for powerlifters and cosmetic athletes with 3D Muscle Journey. I'm also sponsored by AST Sports Science and proud to represent their brand. However, that's not all that I am. I'm also a devoted family man, a CAT scan tech, and a devout Catholic. A life like mine is not at all glamorous, at least not as some would lead you to believe. Don't get me wrong, there are some high points, but it's mostly just a lot of hard work. And it's quite boring, especially for a guy like me, with below average genetics for bodybuilding and only putting up average to maybe above average numbers in powerlifting. However, that didn't really matter to me. I love my life as a family man, and I love my life as a coach. However, I really love to train. I don't train to compete. I compete on occasion because I love to train. And this is my grind.
All right, team. So today I am coming to you from a home show in Reno, Nevada, and they've got a little push-pull powerlifting meet that I'm helping out with today. So that's going to be kind of a fun day, and I have a competitor that I'm actually coaching. It's a very interesting young man that you guys are going to meet. His name's Luke. He's doing this for a senior project, and this is his first ever powerlifting meet. So guys, this is my protege, Luke Campbell. He just completed the first lift of his first ever powerlifting meet, 3 for 3. He went 210 on his bench, 225 on his second attempt, and then 240 for a PR on his third attempt. How you feeling, partner?
I feel great. What do you think? Are you hooked?
Yes, definitely.
All right, good, good. So this is a push-pull event. He's going to go ahead and do the deadlift next. This is his first ever powerlifting meet. And what do you think? Are you going to be doing more?
Oh yeah.
All right, so he's hooked, guys. So stay tuned, and we're going to go ahead and bring in the deadlift next.
Hold your air in, hold it.
It's on this for male, obviously, and then after for female, which means these guys are using equipment no more than that.
Here he is, Luke Campbell. Crush it, ladies and gentlemen. The judges agree. Let's cheer him on, ladies and gentlemen. 405 pounds.
Push your ground away, Luke.
Here we go, Luke.
Hold your air, hold your air, hold it.
Crushed it, ladies and gentlemen. Luke.
Well, my friend, how did it feel? Yeah. Was there any doubt? Huh? Was there any doubt?
Your fault. I couldn't tell.
Junior lifters in the 183-pound weight class. Second place, weighed in 179.66 pounds. And a 645-pound total, Luke Campbell. Good job. First place weighed in at 180.2 pounds, 735 pounds total for men's squad junior lifter, Raul. Good job, guys.
This is take 3 of the end of this vlog. As I just have not been happy on how I'm ending this. I really want to outline how we are going to do Luke's programming, his next block of training, because I know there's a lot of interest in that. I'm just having a really hard time trying to get this across to you guys on how I'm going to do this, and that's why sometimes it's really difficult to explain how we program somebody and we coach somebody. But I'll do the best. Like I said, third attempt here, third take at this. The way we got Luke ready for this competition was basically we just kind of built up volume. We built up volume through tonnage. We really didn't know 1 rep maxes. We just kind of took a stab at it, and then we left his lifts at about I'm going to say 80% of his 1 rep max. We just kind of left it there. So as we were doing that, we kind of built volume through reps and sets, and essentially we finished with about 6,000 pounds tonnage on each of his big 3 lifts. 6,000 pounds tonnage on his squat, his bench, and his deadlift. And that's kind of how we finished this last week, including the lifts on his meet. I even included the tonnage there. And so we've got basically 6,000 pounds. His deadlift was about 7,000 pounds, but it was just under 7,000. So that's kind of our quantifiable measure of volume, is through that tonnage. So now what we're going to do, knowing that we've ended with about 6,000 to 7,000 pounds, we're going to run a recovery microcycle where all of that tonnage is going to come down. We're going to come down quite a bit on his deadlift and his bench. We're going to drop about 70% to roughly 1,500 pounds tonnage. And then we're going to bring his squat volume down from almost 6,000 down to 4,000. So that's about a 30% drop. And then we're going to basically build all of that volume for the next 5 weeks. So what are we going to do on the flip side, on the weight side, on the intensity side? We're probably going to stay about 75–80% average intensity on all of his lifts. So let me adjust my spreadsheet here real quick. Most of his lifts are going to be sub 400 for his deadlift, and upper 1s to low 2s for his bench press, and we're going to leave him there. And then we're going to continue to build tonnage to where, like, this first week is going to be 1,500, and then the following week will be 2,300, and then the following week will be 3,700. We're going to build for about 5 weeks until we peak at probably about where we just ended, 7,000 to 8,000 pounds. And that'll be 5 weeks from now. So our volume through repetitions and sets will be here, average intensity here. And then right at the end, the final 2 weeks, we'll taper down his volume to about 2,000 pounds, and we'll bring up his average intensity to about 95% of his 1 rep max. And that's kind of how we're going to outline his next block of training. Luckily, I've got all of this nice data here to track his tonnage and the percent change from week to week to week to week. So I'm going to leave that there. There's the next week, and etc., etc. I'm going to leave that there because I may have just confused the heck out of a lot of people. But I know there's an interest. Tried to outline it as best I could. I had permission from Luke to go over this because confidentiality is very important to all of us, and a lot of times we don't even like to post up stuff on, you know, our social media, just because we do take confidentiality that serious. But I did have Luke's permission, so yeah, there's his next block of training. I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching.